and to our first presentation, which will be LANSA. With us, we have Eugene from LANSA, and we also have the product manager for our development team here at Alvisoft, David Farnabo.
Good morning, Finn. So yeah, I can shortly introduce myself. My name is David Farnabo, and I'm the product manager here at Alvisoft for LANSA. I just want you to know that if you have any questions or thoughts about LANSA products, just send me an email at david@alvisoft.se, and also I'll be here during the entire presentation.
Eugene, if you're ready, I think maybe you can start your presentation.
To everybody, welcome to the first session of the day from LANSA, entitled Hybrid Low Code for Developers. As mentioned, my name is Eugene King, and I'm a senior sales engineer at LANSA with over 24 years of experience with the actual tool set. So this morning, what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about low code and what low code is, and the value propositions for LANSA, and what advantages are. So what is the difference between LANSA and other low-code vendors? And we're going to have a demonstration as well. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to do some coding for you, just so you get a taste of what our development environment is, and then a summary, and then finally Q&A at the end of the actual session. So let's get started. So first of all, what is low code? So low code is, well, it's an alternative method of application development that focuses on templates, wizards, drag and drop functions, automatic code generations, plugins, or pre-built connectors. And this is with the aim of reducing the tedious and time-consuming hand coding part of the development. So low code is designed to allow the developer to focus on solutions rather than focusing on how to code a solution. It employs the WYSIWYG concept. What you see is what you get. What you visually see on the screen is how your application will render. Now, simply put, low code enables the development team to react more quickly than traditional coding practices to changes in the requirements of the business. This allows the business to anticipate and react to changes in the market more effectively. Also, a low code solution should reduce the need for shadow IT and bring control of the business technical resources back into the IT department where it should be. So let's take a look at the promise versus the reality. So building an enterprise grade application without no code. This is true until you need to deliver functionality that doesn't exist. What do you do then? Will you either go back to the supplier and ask them to provide that functionality? And now normally that is at a cost and also a time delay. Or do you do it yourself by going back to the basics, providing the functionality using more traditional code bases like JavaScript or Node.js, PHP, in which case you now have two code bases to maintain. The next one, no programming skills needed. So some low code solutions don't require programming skills. That is, until you need to provide functionality that doesn't exist, like integrating to an existing system. The other disadvantage with this approach is that it will encourage shadow IT. So the IT department will have to be extra vigilant if they want to maintain the control of their resources. Build apps in hours. So this is another claim that they can build apps in hours by leveraging your existing functionality. That may be true, but to achieve this, you'll have to expose this functionality as RESTful web services already. If that's not done, then you might as well add some time to the project to be able to achieve this. Integrate with anything. Well, that could be true. However, the integration module does not already exist, then you will need to code it. Once again, using traditional coding methods like Java, C# or RPG. So again, integrate with everything? Yep, as long as you can code it, if it doesn't exist. Now, these are just a few of the promises made that have fallen short of the expectations. So what do we need to, so let's have a look and see how LANSA is different to that. So we've defined the code, the term low code, and you may also hear the term no code bandied around as well, and they tend to be a little bit interchangeable. No code is slightly different in that there's less scope for extending the applications, and they tend to generate simpler systems, normally add-ons to your core system. Now, with the hybrid low code, so this is, you may have not heard of this term. This is one that we at LANSA have started using, but it combines aspects of visual development found in your low code and combines it with hand coding found in your traditional development, and it's all integrated into a single IDE. You get the speed and efficiency of low code with the control and power of traditional coding techniques. In the case of Visual LANSA, LANSA's low-code platform, the language is RDMLX. We'll see some of that a little bit later on. So RDMLX is a powerful high-level language that allows me to do development of multiple styles of applications.